Hello, welcome back to Prison Architect. Previous episode, we did a bunch of small tasks, but we expanded our prison. So now we can accommodate 40 prisoners. And it's running pretty smoothly there. I can't complain. There's not a lot of trouble. But to make it run more smoothly, we can do a few things. For example, put like servos on these doors so they open automatically. We can put in some CCTV cameras over here, so we can see what's going on here as well. Because now there's a fog of war and we can see what's happening in here. We can maybe tap the phones so we know when contraband comes in and we can catch it before it comes in. So there are a whole bunch of things that we can do, but all those things require us to build a security room, and I already planned it out, right? And we can build it. So I also want to build a kennel for the dog handlers and armory for our armed guards in here. So I already planned those out as well. So I built the foundation and I also put in some utilities and I also put up the lights. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with the kennel because that one is quite easy and it only needs dog crates. So if you just put down a bunch of dog crates, you're done. So what I also can do is I could put like a few dog bowls. And I don't really know what this does. Maybe it helps them recover faster. So when a dog goes on patrol, they need to take a break once in a while. And they come back to the kennel to take a break. And I think the dog bowls might help them recover faster. They might also not. I don't know. So I'm gonna lock these doors open actually. So these guys can go in and out really easy. So there's the kennel. To get an armory, let's see. We don't have it unlocked yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna research it. And there's also some other things that I still can research. So I'm gonna do that as well. And then this will be the security room. So to get it working, we need an office desk. Let's see. An office desk. We need a chair. An office desk. You know what? I'm just gonna put like a few of these. You only need one. You need to put one office desk. But this just makes it look better, in my opinion. So it doesn't feel as empty. Okay, so what we also can place in the security room is these CCTV monitors, this door control system, and this phone tap. Okay, and now that they're built, what's going to happen is guards are going to sit behind them, and if a guard sits behind them, they become operable. So if there's no guard behind them, they don't work. And what do I want to start with? Let's just get started with the easiest thing, and that's the CCTV monitors. And what we can do is we can put some CCTV. Let's see, what's the right way? Okay, so we can put some CCTV monitors in these locations. So now that they are installed, what we can do is we can connect them to this thing. And as you might see, now they start working and we can see what's going on in these rooms. So if we just fast forward, you see them going from left to right. So we can kind of see what's going on. And that's pretty cool. So the next thing that we can do is we can connect the phone tab to phones. So how do we do that? We just connect them. I just connected the phone tab to all the phones in the prison right now. And I'm not exactly sure what this does, but I think it shows sources of contraband. So if you go to intelligence and we go to dangers, we see this, right? We see where contraband is coming from. We see where it's found. We see where it's dropped off. So we see that there's a lot of contraband coming from this place. Or we are finding a lot of contraband here. And I think the phone tab helps with this. So you will get more information on where contraband is coming from. At least that's what I assumed. That's what I read. So I don't know exactly what it does. Okay. Well, anyway, we're done with that as well. And then the next thing that I want to do is so these are now locked open so people can come and go easily. And sometimes people get stuck like this, right? Because only guards can open these kind of doors. But what we also can do is we can put up a bunch of these things, door servos. So we can control doors remotely. And we got a door control system. So what we have to do is build a bunch of door servos. Also here. And then we can control the doors from a distance. Okay, let's connect these as well. So if you connect these, as you might see, it will go green. And that means that this guard is opening the door for this workman. I can do it also here. And I also want one here, which I didn't do. So let's put also one there. And connect that one as well. So yeah, we got these doors automatically controlled right now. And that's good. So the workmen can just go freely through our prison. The prisoners can also go freely through our prison while we still have some security. So I also put some door servos on these things. And what I want these things to do is I want them to be open during the day and closed during the night. So I don't really want them to open when people try to get in. I just want them open during the day and closed during the night. So how do we do that? Well, we can use a door timer. So the door timer is installed, and once you click on it, you get this menu. And in this menu, you can indicate when you want the doors to be opened and when you want them to be closed. So you can do it really difficult by indicating each hour if you want to be open or closed, or you can do it according to the regime, right? So here we can, for example, say during free time we want it to be open. During work, we want it to be open during yard, shower, eating, except for when they're sleeping. That's when we want it to be closed. So, okay. And what you can do is now we can connect these door servos to this door timer, and the doors will close when the prisoners are sleeping. I don't want to directly connect these door servos to these door timers or to this door timer, because that will just make a mess of wires. For example, as you might see here, there's going to be a lot of wires if you're going to have to connect every servo and also every future servo of these cell blocks to this door timer. So I don't want that mess. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this logic bridge here. So what this logic bridge does is it takes a signal and it forwards it to other things. So if we take the signal of the door timer, we can connect that to the logic bridge. And what the logic bridge will do is it will forward it to the door servo. So as you might see, this one is open because they're not sleeping. And these are locked open. So we can close those. As you might see, the doors are closing. And once we connect it to this logic bridge, they will start opening. Okay, so we also get that. And then one last thing that we have to do is we have to get some dog handlers. I'm just gonna get 5. And what I want to do is I want a patrol route. I want 2 actually. So I want 1 in the deliveries. It's gonna be the first patrol route. Okay. And then I also want 1 through this area. So this is the patrol route that I set up. And what it does, it goes through every cell with the dog handler. And it goes through the kitchen because there's some produce here. There might be smuggled stuff in here. It goes through the library. There are some books here. So in those boxes of books, there might be also some contraband. Maybe in the laundry, maybe in the mail that's coming in. Also in these things, there might also be some contraband. So the dog handler will just go around. I'm also going to put 2. I'm going to put 2 actually. So the dog handler will just go around the whole prison. They will check every cell, every box for contraband. And I also might just put like 1 regular guard on this patrol, right? There we go. That's the dog handler that will now go through everything. As you might see, they are sniffing every box for contraband. There we go. They found something even. It was a false alarm, but as you might see, now the dog handler is sniffing everything. Not the dog handler himself or herself, but the dog is sniffing everything. And hopefully we can find some contraband, right? There they go. They go into the crates. This guy's eating. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I also researched armory. What I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna research the next tier of tech. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. Also leave a comment. Comments really help with the algorithm and you would be helping me out. And also please subscribe. Thanks for watching again and bye bye.